Hello there and a warm welcome to Superscreen News at 6, broadcasting to you live from Lagos. I am Adenike Owoye Ajiboye. President Muhammadu Buhari has vowed to complete all ongoing projects in the Niger Delta region for the benefit of the people. The president will disclose this through his special senior assistant on Niger Delta, Edobo Yamu, assured that the present administration is committed to the completion of projects in the region. Yamu said the Niger Delta New Vision was designed to develop a new and prosperous region through partnership with oil-producing states and oil companies for the rapid development of oil-producing communities in the country.
This government made a commitment to ensure that serious development comes to the Niger Delta. And in line with that commitment, a lot has been going on. The Maritime University is a very good example, the modular refinery, the gas commercialization, and all the very good programs of this administration. But you see, we realized that there seemed to be a disconnect with what we're doing and the level of awareness, hence the decision to involve all of the stakeholders such that we can communicate to them what the good work that this administration is doing, and also to get necessary feedback from them on how we can do better. We're not there yet, but we know that we're doing a lot, and the people need to know about it. And that is also just to, carry everyone along.
Acting Senior Special Assistant to the President on Infrastructure, Ime Okon, said the federal government has intensified efforts to ensure early completion of all abandoned road projects in the Niger Delta region by the previous government in the country and all ongoing projects across Niger Delta.
Before now, we all see that we've seen a proliferation of abandoned projects, where subsequent government will start projects and the new government come up and they don't complete those projects. But with the current administration now, the key has been we must finish ongoing projects, particularly since we are under a crunch where finances is an issue. You don't start something and then you abandon it when you have limited resources. You need to finish it and be able to leverage on the resources that you've already deployed on that project in the first instance. So that's what we're trying to do now, to ensure that ongoing projects that have strategic developmental impact are finished. And then we also look at new projects that have very key impact that would link to those existing projects, so we can also fund those projects. But the key is that we are no longer abandoning projects. This government does not support abandoning projects. The key is we finish projects that you have on ground before you start even starting new projects.
A group under the aegis of All Progressives Congress APC Youth Online Forum in Plateau State has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to mandate security operatives to arrest the central chairman of Mayete Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Makaban Daladi Shiroma. The group made the call while addressing journalists in Jos through its chairman, Pius Tongman. The group condemned the hijacking of a peaceful protest by hoodlums, which led to the vandalization of public property and smashing of vehicles worth millions of naira. Now to political matters. Ahead of the 2019 general elections, some stakeholders have tasked the federal government on the need to engage the youths in politics. They charge the relevant authorities to see the youths as core catalysts in building national unity, particularly in a democratic dispensation. President of Edo State Youth Association, Innocent Ajayi, commended President Muhammadu Buhari's decision to sign the Not Too Young to Run bill into law and urged youths to speak with one voice.
Youth participation in the political party. You cannot, at today, we do not have independent candidacy. And for you to contest, you need a political party. And you know what it takes to fund a political party. So for me, I think the space for youth is not really, the space is not comfortable for now. But I believe that the way forward is only when the youth unite and understand that this country belongs to us. Let us say no to any kind of monetary value. Let us believe in ourselves. Let us donate and believe in one united Nigeria.
Others also emphasize the importance of the youths engaging in politics.
Political activism in any democratic organization ought to lie in the young persons. Today we have a president that is in his 80s or 70s, whichever you choose to believe in. But you see the people working around him. Apart from the ministers who are political office holders, if you go into the nitty-gritty of the workers of this government, you see that there are so many young persons who are driving the system. The other day the vice president was here. Those of us who went there to call, you could see the level or the number of young persons working around him. So young people are the key, if not the spinal cord of any democratic development. That is why I still keep telling our people in Nigeria that you don't need to wait for the elderly to leave the space. You don't need to wait for a president to sign a bill to say you can run. No, we have to plunge ourselves into the fray and take what belongs to us.
We cannot continue to be used as political talks. We cannot continue to be used and unemployed youth. We cannot continue with what our elders have been taking off. Our elders has been taking off for a ride for a very long time. It is what we need to do is to take our rightful position, register, sensitize our co-youth from the rural area to the urban area, create the awareness and tell them, participate. We should come out and give the elders is a good contest. Let us give them a good contest and take over the governance from them.
And our Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has called on government at all levels to rejig the country's security architecture in order to end killings by suspected armed herdsmen in the country. The governor, who disclosed this in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital, said the current approach to national security is no longer functional. According to Wike, government should deploy people with new ideas and philosophy to check the menace of insecurity across the country. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arraigned the former chairman of the Ondo State People's Democratic Party, PDP, Clement Faboyede, for an alleged fraud of 500 million naira. Faboyede was arraigned alongside Mudupe Adetokunbo before the Federal High Court in Lagos for conspiracy and money laundering. The EFCC said Faboyede and Adetokunbo received a cash sum of 500 million naira from one Owolanke Michael in the build-up to the 2015 general election. However, Justice Aliu Saidu, while adjourning the case till September 17, 2018, ordered that the defendant should be remanded in prison custody. And away from that, President Muhammadu Buhari has congratulated the chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC Elders Advisory Council, Captain Plateau State Joseph Dean, as it turns 81. In a statement by President's Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, he said President Buhari has joined the family friends in congratulating Dean as he marks another milestone in his life. President Buhari also commended the patriotism, commitment to justice, equity and integrity which Captain Dean has brought to bear since his retirement from the army in 1971 on business pursuits and active politics. The Pharmacist Council of Nigeria, PCN, has sealed off 378 medicine stores across Osun State for failure to abide by the rules laid down by the Council for persons and premises involved in a drug distribution. The Director Inspector and Monitoring PCN, Antonia Aruya, disclosed this at a press conference in Osogbo after carrying out enforcement exercise that lasted a whole week. Aruya also lamented the high number of illiterate patient medicine vendors who, she stressed, did not know the names of the drugs. She also said drugs should not be left to ignorant persons to handle because improper handling of drugs is very dangerous to the health of the people. You're still watching Superscreen News at 6. We'll take a short break here. And when we return, we'll bring you more stories from the foreign scene and sports. Join us again. Well, it's so glad to have you back. Now in international news. Bali has reopened its international airport after a volcanic eruption temporarily grounded flights, stranding thousands of tourists on the Indonesian holiday island. Disaster management spokesman Sutopo Nugroho said a change in wind direction pushed the ash away from Bali's international gateway, allowing flights to resume. Nugara Rai Airport began operating after it closed its response to Mount Agung belching smoke and ash. And our report says former Vice President of Ghana, Kwesi Amisa-Arthur, is dead. According to report, Amisa-Arthur collapsed this morning at a gym at the Air Force Base where he had gone to exercise. He was subsequently rushed to the 37 military hospitals where he died shortly after. And now talking sports news, Super Eagles striker Ahmed Musa's first goal against Iceland has been nominated as one of the best goals scored so far at the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. The other three players whose goals are in the shortlist are Portugal's Ricardo Quaresma, Spain's Naco, and Lionel Messi of Argentina. Fans are expected to cast the votes in the poll for the best goal among the four nominated. And finally, on Superscreen News at 6, Chelsea defender Kenneth Omeruo says he is confident that the Super Eagles will learn valuable lessons from their painful exit from the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. Omeruo, who made 2 appearances for the Super Eagles at the tournament, said the team was unlucky because they did not do what ought to have been done. He also said the team has learned lessons from the defeat and the lessons will make them perform better in the next World Cup. And that's Superscreen's package. Many thanks for watching. Remember to join us at 8 for more news updates. As always, I am Adinke Oweye Ajiboye. Good evening.